I'm coming! He doesn't know it yet, but I'm coming. Seems like back-breaking work. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit.
It's not back-breaking work. It'll be good for you. Good exercise. You just squat and plant.
I'll try to squat though, that's it.
You can, if you want to do it properly, you squat.
I'm sitting here in my Airbnb in Ubud, and for the past 2 months, I fell in love with the rice paddies. I lived on the other side for a month, and they had already harvested, so the rice paddies were yellow and kind of dying, but it still looked pretty nice. And then I moved over here a few weeks ago, and one by one they've been planting these sections of rice paddies. You can see all the way at the end. Those are green, so they have one phase to go, which is to grow the rice. And all these closer ones they've planted. And as far as I understand it, you can see this guy. It's kind of back-breaking work. He's walking through. Hello. I'm gonna go help him. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm gonna go help him. So you can see he's bending his back, doing that all day long. Rain or shine. Yesterday it was pouring. He's out there doing it. He's knee deep in this stuff, and I'm kind of interested. I'm just kind of curious. How does it work? I think all these people, they kind of have their own plot, or as I've heard it, the community comes together. Some harvest and then they share it, and then the other families harvest. They share their harvest because they have a lot of rice. But I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna surprise him. Take my little scooter ride around, surprise him, and do some planting. I'm kind of curious how it works. I'm gonna get my swimsuit on and go help. The video will be back shortly, but I promised Reishi and Luna they could say something. Alright, so what did I learn besides that it's muddy? It's actually quite interesting. I think I came up with a new technique where I rested my left arm here, but I think that slowed down my quickness because he's going like this. But I rested my left arm. It was actually... Oh, pooches! Oops, I shouldn't touch them. You know when you drive by the rice paddies and there's those pretty much perfect straight lines? I have a lot of respect for those lines now. Because when you're in there doing it, it's not so straightforward. The lines actually have to curve a little bit to keep up with the nature, which is kind of curved itself. The actual paddy fields are curved. The mud was about yay high. Yeah, it was overall quite enjoyable. It was hard to pick out those little seedlings. I felt like I was ripping the roots apart. I hope that I wasn't, but I feel like I was ripping the roots apart. So I hope I wasn't. But each one of those little holes was just getting like 2 or 3 little stems. I thought he got more. I was putting like 4 or 5 in to give a luscious greenery in front of our front yard. Okay, I'm sweating now. Time for a bath. Always on the hunt. By the way, I'll put in the description where this Airbnb, so that if you all want this view, This neighborhood in general is super nice, but I love this stuff because I'm always on the hunt for authentic stuff. I'm gonna post a video about a rice paddy that I found, basically driving on some random roads. But I document any place I stay for more than 7 days in my travels. I document all these kind of interesting notes and whatnot I get into while I'm there. You can find all that on DANNYBOOBOO.com/travels. Thanks for joining me in this adventure. So he's still out there finishing up that half. Him and his team, it's not just him and his team did this whole section here. And in fact, there's another road behind me and it goes all the way up to the left there, all the way to the left, and continues circling in a 270-degree view.